do make fault. Even a brand new car, when it comes to the country, we do a PDI, that's a pre-delivery inspection, to make sure everything is tight, and then it goes for 1,000, it comes back still just to be sure. That's the company policy from a brand new car. And here it's like 80% are used cars. So imagine a new car, they're doing a PDI check. So an old car, you have to do it every day. It just takes you less than 5 minutes. Open the bonnet, check the oil and the water. These are the two basic important things in a vehicle. Without them, don't even move an inch.
Which one is more dangerous? If you don't have enough fuel in your car, or oil or water, which one?
The two important ones are more dangerous. That's the water and the oil. These ones, it can cost the life of this car to go, and that's your partner. So the rest you can manage to the garage if it happens all of a sudden. But there's always a warning on the car. New or old car, there's always warning signs. You should make sure there is no warning sign on your dashboard. And the two important ones I'll show you, that's water and oil, as I said. The women, they might find it difficult to do it, but perhaps they have a security or a watchman or their family members, but I would advise that let them try to do it themselves. There's no way to open the bonnet. You can ask your mechanic or your, and then two important things, that's the water. Because this is a new type, you have the pressure type, and you have the reserve tank.
I never knew.
This one, never open it.
Which one? Sure.
That's the pressure type.
Okay.
Never open it. It shares the caution.
Why?
Whenever hot, never open. Because there's a reserve tank that when it's lack of water, it sucks it in. So every bottle, reserve bottle, have a minimum and a maximum.
Minimum and maximum.
Yeah.
So can we see?
That is here low and full.
Okay.
So you have to leave it to breathe. It's just like in the morning, you can't drink water until you are overloaded. Obviously, you will feel lazy. So it's same as the vehicle as well. Don't overload it. It has to breathe. So that's the minimum and the maximum. So as simple as just open here and just take water and then just top it up to the maximum.
Yeah. That you're supposed to do in the morning.
Yeah. But like in this case, the car is in a good condition, so you might not need it. It's just 2 minutes to check. Right now, this one is in good tag.
Okay.
So it's been here almost 2 days. We're working on it, and it's still on the same. And every morning, you just open the bonnet, you check it. It's okay. And then there's a dipstick to check the oil level. Yeah. And there's always a stick. Pull it out to show the minimum and the maximum. So you have to wipe it off.
Regular oil changes are very important to keep your engine in a good shape.
It should be serviced. You should go, yeah.
Can you explain that?
The minimum is 5,000 kilometers. And if it's a new modern cars, you have a different type of oil going to different, like this one, it takes a semi-synthetic oil. This one can go up to 7,000 before you change the oil. Or
approximately how many months?
6 months minimum.
Okay.
Yeah, it can go up to 1 year, but the minimum is 6 months. So in 6 months, you go and just have a basic check. Just say, oh, I've not serviced my car a long time. Can you check for me if the oil is still okay? And do a basic check. Should be 6 months or the mileage, whichever comes first. Just wipe the oil off, and there's a sign of every dipstick, just as the water, the minimum and the maximum. That's the range you have to drive on. If it's below that, just stop the car there and ask, don't move. If at all it's water, if you have water, it's available everywhere. Just top it up and just drive off. If it's oil, just stop the car there. If you don't have oil, you stop it, call the mechanic to come and have a look for you. Every morning, do it. Just 2 minutes, in, out.
So sometimes when you're driving your car, you just see smoke coming out.
It has to do with the fuel system.
The fuel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps the engine is dead, it's not mixing the fuel mixture properly, so it will not burn it perfectly. It's just like a fire in the bush. If the grass or the wood is wet, it will smoke heavily. If it's dry, you'll see more of a flame, more of the fire than the smoke. So it's the same, the engine also operates the same principle. If the mixture is not good, if it's too wet, then it will make black smoke. It will be burning, only half of it will be fire, half will be smoke.
Okay.
So like in this case, it's not, the oil is not touching. So it means this car, they cannot start it. On the dashboards, there are warning lights, and each has a reason. So if you start the car, all the warning lights should go off to show that it's okay. Any warning light that comes on means for you to pay attention. But two main important ones, as I said, is the water temperature and the oil symbol. That's just like a can with a drop of oil. A small ship with a drop of oil. These two signs, you cannot drive the car if they have passed their limit. The water temperature passes more than half, stop immediately. If you don't know what is a water temperature, ask a mechanic.
Well-maintained car is not only safer, it is also more economical.
It takes you 5 minutes, and then the damage can cost you about $50,000-$60,000. So imagine being lazy of your 5 minutes time, you end up paying 67, and that's why we have most of the cars packed, because they can't afford it.
Take care of any minor concerns as soon as you can, so it would not cause serious problems and an expensive repair later.
Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but really great people make you feel that you too can become great. Each day is a new life. Seize it, live it. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everybody.
Well, viewers, I'm afraid that's all we have for you in this edition of The Breakfast Show. We thank you so very much for your company. I am Tijan Jani. Until I come your way next week, have a nice weekend.
man fi wuteeg ña fi nekk neex lool nag ba jéggi dayo te mun lu ne nag gis nga lii podor kon bif paay la lii ay la podor kon bif la boo xam ne dañ ko togg rek ak liñoŋ def salade bii nag di podor kon bif boo xam ne bii pooj ex la bulet a ngi nii ci podor kon bif ñu ne déet na waaye ay da ma jël podor kon bif rek génne rek teg ci palaat bi ay da gis nga bii mooy podor kon bif bi nga xam ne rôle la waaye ay da li ci gën a tee doy waar nag seetal li ma def ci podor kon bif cere laa ci def te xoolal nga mun cee reer mun cee ndéewu mu neex ba dee baax ci yow ba dee yëpp ci podor kon bif la ñana fi indi xéwal bi AMC trading ñoo fi indi léegi sa tuuti xeegaan AMC trading xam nga leen podor kon bif maa leen ko wax jëndi leen ko def ko nii ma ko defee mu jox leen loo xam ne nii musu leen koo am ci kon bif fii rek ngeen ko mun a amee man yéen maay seen waay lu baax lu ma gis rek indi leen lu baax lu ma xam rek wan leen
saxle ñorle tooyle njëkk seblu mujj seblu ku yóbbu wuti podor kon bif
la ilaha illallah hop talaw law
When thinking of a better way to start up your day, remember Podor cheese. Podor cheese contains elements that keeps you active all day long. It's good for the family and it's good for you. Available at all shops and supermarkets. Proudly brought to you by AMC Trading.
Podor mo kayo.